this evening.
Shortstop, Trey Turner.
And now a pitch on the way. And the first pitch of the ball game here is taken for a cold strike one. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball one. Good night for baseball all in all. Game time temperature 63 degrees. Here's a high pop-up. Rizzo has a play, and that's the first out of the inning. So stepping in, Michael Taylor. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Michael Taylor.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Half is there, two gone. In now is Anthony Rendon.
Third baseman, number 6.
First offering on its way.
Rendon.
And he gets a piece of this one to foul it toward the backstop. The windup and the 0-1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up ball two. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
I know that fastball registered at about 92, 93, but I guarantee you it looked about 4 to 5 miles an hour faster than that for this offensive player. After coming off a curveball, the old push the throttle and pull it is being used.
Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. And that will bring in the Pittsburgh area native Ian Happ. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. And he waves at a curveball there. No balls and a strike. His past numbers with Steven Strasburg. Oh, hang on now. This ball is smoked to right. And I don't think this one's coming back. No chance. It's gone. Here's Javier Baez. Ready. Here's the first offering. Missed with a slider. Smoked on the ground up the middle. Turner has it. Throw on to first, so a good comeback there as he gets the first out of the inning. First pitch of the at-bat. And then look at a first pitch curveball that's in the dirt. It's ball one. Pulled toward right center field. Taylor is there. He's got it, and there are two down now. Into the box, Kyle Schwarber looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. Here comes the first pitch. Oh, this ball is hammered to deep center field. And way gone. And that cleared the shrubbery. Here's Chris Bryant now looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. Hit to first. Reynolds over to his left. A flip to the pitcher covering as that will retire the. Stepping up now, Mark Reynolds. He'll lead it off here against Cole Hamels.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Happ has it, and it's a quick out, number one. And now Bryce Harper, previously against Cole Hamels. He's got 8 hits in 31 tries. He's also been a strikeout victim 6 times. Schwarber is there to put this one away, and perhaps an over-anxious Harper is set down on the first pitch he sees. Popped him up. Contreras is under it, and the inning is over. Here's Jason Hayward now. He's set to lead off the home half of the second. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Ball one. 1-1. And a big swing by Hayward, but this is on the ground to second. Throws in time, and that's out number one. Here's Daniel Murphy now. His past numbers with Steven Strasburg. He's totaled 4 hits in 19 tries. Hit hard on the ground to third. On to first, and Strasburg's in control here, 2 away. Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras, trying to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. 0-1 the count. Got him swinging, and that will in now for Washington. Juan Soto, 7-8-9, bottom of the order set to go here in the third. Here's Hamels back at it now as the first pitch is swung on and missed for strike 1. Now that's popped up. Bryant waits on it, looks it into his glove, and there's 1 gone. Now to the plate, the pitcher, Steven Strasburg, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. The windup and the 0-1. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Happ is there now, and he has it. 2 gone. And here now is Wilmer Defoe. This guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Hayward has a read on it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Standing in, Paul Hamels, as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
I can't imagine he was sitting on fastball at his neck right there. He is going to have to lower his sights if he's going to have any chance.
Cubs pitcher at the plate, trailing with a 1-2 count.
Basic pitching right there. 0-2 fastball up and out of the zone. Change the eye level. Now time to go to that curveball down and away.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch out. Paul Hamels is retired for the first out here in the bottom half of the third. Now a big swing, and this ball is rushed out to deep center field. Into the bleachers and gone. From the stretch. Way in front of a great slider that time. A knee buckler, and he swings and misses at it.
The lineup top to bottom looks like they have no approach or game plan whatsoever. It's like they're deciding to swing before the pitch is even coming out of the pitcher's hand.
So he sets him down swinging. Javier Baez becomes out number 2 this inning. Anthony Rizzo stands in as he looks at ball 1 here. The 1-1. And he fouls this one off.
Hey, he looked like he was a little bit out in front on that breaking ball right there.
And we'll have to leave it there. Ready for another chance? Trey Turner as we begin the top of the 4th. And he'll go after the first offering here, although this looked to be well below the knees. It's strike 1.
Not an easy thing to do to fill up the strike zone and be successful doing it. How about this guy so far in this one? 100% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
Now in the box, Michael Taylor. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And Hamels takes something off to start the at-bat, and it pays off. It's 0-1. High and deep to left. This one's got plenty of distance. This one's into the bleachers and gone. So coming to the plate, Anthony Rendon. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. 1 run, just 1 hit, and no errors so far for the Nationals. Swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Don't think for 1 second, after giving up already 1 homer, that he doesn't know where this lineup's headed. He's going to have to face the real sluggers right now, and he's going to have to execute.
So 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Wow, it just doesn't seem like he's being as aggressive as he was before he gave up that home.
Swing and a long drive again. This one to deep center. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. Settling in now, Mark Reynolds. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. 1-0 the count. Count even at 1-1 to the Nationals' first baseman. Popped him up. Rizzo over to his left. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. So in now for Chicago, Kyle Schwarber set to lead us off in the home half of the fourth inning. And that misses for ball one. And he commits to the pitch inside, and he definitely went around. That's strike one. Change up just off the black, and it's 2-1.
Well, it's 2-1 now, and we haven't seen a fastball from him in this at bat yet. As a hitter, you've probably got to sit on that right now.
3-2 now.
2 strikes.
Oh, and he lets him off the hook there, as this isn't even close for ball four. Now batting, Chris Bryant. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. And out of here. And I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Late that time for a strike. Looking at strike two, a fastball that catches the inside corner. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first down. Coming to the plate now, Daniel Murphy comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Turner fields it cleanly. And the throw is a high one, but he's able to keep a foot tethered on the bag, and that becomes out number 2. Strasburg comes set. First pitch on its way. A swing and a miss at the big curveball. Oh, and he was fooled that time on the pitch away as he went around for strike 2. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. He takes the turn and heads for second. And now this is thrown wildly, just getting it into the infield. And now the Cubs pitcher, Paul Hamels, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. And this is popped up. Back behind second. Turner is there to make the catch, and the side is... And now Bryce Harper.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going. And the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
Took something off there, but it misses ball one. Fouled away. He'll try again, 1-2. Grounded up the first baseline. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted. Here's the catcher, Matt Wieters now. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Oh, right back to him on the mound. And he'll just flip this on to first for the second out of the inning. Digging in, Juan Soto. He popped out in his first trip. This is on the ground over to first. The flip to the pitcher covering as that will... Now back to the leadoff spot in the Cubs lineup. Stepping forward, Ian Happ. 2 home runs in 2 at-bats so far, and looking to add to that here.
It might be time for this guy to start mixing his pitches up a little bit better. He's pitching poorly, but you look at his first pitch strike percentage at over 70%. This team batting has a pretty good idea what his game plan is.
So he sets him down swinging. Ian Happ is retired for the first out in the bottom half of the 5th. Javier Baez comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. A ball and a strike now. The 1-1. It's a high drive to left. Back toward the wall, but he's going to run out of room. It's gone! Anthony Rizzo stands in now. First pitch coming. Here it is. Fouled off. 6 runs, 6 hits. No errors so far for the Cubbies. I just couldn't pull that one back in time. It's 0-2 now. Popped him up. Wieters moving to his left. And that's the second out of the inning. Ready now, Kyle Schwarber. He launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. Not surprisingly here, this is on the ground to the right side. They'll whip this one to first in time, and that. So digging in now, Steven Strasburg. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout.
Steven Strasburg.
Howie Kendrick will grab a bat and lead things off here in the top of the 6th.
Number 12, Howie Kendrick.
Bounced slowly back toward the mound. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th. And here now is Wilmer Defoe. Flied out in his first at-bat, so making 0 for 1 so far. Oh, and look what I found out there on the mound. And he'll just flip this on to first for the 2nd out of the inning. Digging in once again, Trey Turner. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And that changeup makes him jump. A swing and a miss. Into the corner and slicing foul. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Popped him up. Rizzo is there. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Kelvin Herrera enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
Number 40.
Here's Chris Bryant now. Past meetings with Kelvin Herrera. Small sample, a perfect 1 for 1. No balls and a strike to count. Swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
That's straight smoke at 99, guys. It's almost unfair.
Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning. Swing and a miss on the slider, nothing in 1. 1 out, nobody on. 1 strike pitch is a fastball high, and that evens things at 1. Who jumped the gun a bit on that swing, and he's down 1-2. Popped high in the air. Rendon has a play. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Here's Daniel Murphy now. No hits to this point. And he runs it in on him and gets him to swing through it for strike 1. High in the air out to center field. Taylor is there. And that's the 3rd out. Digging in and looking for more, Michael Taylor comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
1 ball, 1 strike to count. And he'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now.
Man, this guy has retired a whole slew right now. I think what he needs to do is just stay focused and keep attacking the game plan like he has up to this point, because everything he's done has worked.
And a good take there as they'll have a leadoff man aboard to start the 7th. It's ball 4. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out.
You can't allow this offense to get going right here. Leadoff man on doesn't kill us. Let's try and roll a double play right here.
And hold on there. He got him. Trying to swipe second base, but he's gunned down for the out. Drilled down the line. But this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2. Oh, and there's a drive to deep left center. You can pretty much forget about this one. This is way out of here. Here's Mark Reynolds. 3rd trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Good downward action there, and it's 0-1.
When your team is behind this late in the game, it's not a good look for you as a hitter to show no discipline and wave at a pitch that wasn't even sniffing the zone.
Very weakly on the ground. That goes foul, so he stays alive with 2 strikes. The next 0-2. Another one sent foul. Reynolds wisely lays off there. It's 1-2 now.
Those 0-2 curveballs are really tough for guys to lay off. There's a reason it's such a common pitch in that count, but he did well to spit on it there.
Got him. Here's Bryce Harper now. He was a ground-out victim last time up. Back up the middle. That's through, and he's got his first base hit. He's 1 for 3. Ready once again, Matt Wieters. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Swung on and missed for the first strike.
Textbook pitching performance so far in this one as we move into the later innings. First pitch strikes, how about over 90%? That's about as good as it gets.
Throw on to second for the force in the side. Now at the plate, Wilson Contreras. He'll be the man to lead things off here in the bottom of the 7th. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Taylor is there, 1 down. Now at the plate, Paul Hamels. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. And it's fouled away. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike. Popped up. Pereira shading to his right. 2 gone. And that will bring in the Pittsburgh area native Ian Happ. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. Fastball, and he's got to duck away for dear life there. And oh, look out. Up and in and nearly took his head off. And now that third base dugout has really come to life. They are not happy about that last pitch. Hard to blame him. And I think it's going to lead to a warning as you see the home plate umpire coming out. And he will indeed issue the warning to both benches.
Yeah, and at this point, the home plate umpire is making it clear.
A swing and a miss. So striding in, Juan Soto. 0 for 2 for him to this point.
Number 22.
Hit hard to the right side. And this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single. So the leadoff hitter in the inning reaches safely for the Nationals. Into the box now, the Nationals pitcher, Kelvin Herrera. And he's getting his Ryan Zimmerman will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 11, Ryan Zimmerman.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Happ is in pursuit. Looks it into his glove, and there's 1 gone. Striding into the box, Wilmer Depot. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Swing, high drive, left field and deep. Schwarber going back on it. On the warning track, he makes the catch. The speedy Trey Turner digs in now. He's 0 for 3 so far, so he hasn't done much to help at the top of the lineup. From the stretch. Popped him up. Baez onto the grass. He tracks it down, and that will. Sean Doolittle is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 62.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. Swing and a miss here, and he's behind in the count now, 0-2. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out. Now at the plate, Anthony Rizzo. In his last at-bat, he popped out in foul ground. No balls and 1 strike. Comes set with the 0-1. Turned on down the line, but this will get foul for strike 2. 0-2, here it comes. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen. And that's cut on and missed, 0-1. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2. Doolittle is one of those guys that just seems to be at his best under pressure. Runners in scoring position, tight game, tough hitters at the plate. That's when he's at his best. And 8. So striding forward now, Michael Taylor will be charged with trying to get on board leading off the 9th.
Michael Taylor.
The windup and the 0-1. A knee buckler, and he swings and misses at it. Well, he's having a good amount of success here, Dan, even though he hasn't really gotten a ton of swings and misses.
Yeah, it amazes me how every game you pitch can be so different, Matt. Sometimes it feels like guys can't touch you and you're just punching everyone out. But other times, you don't have your good stuff and you really rely on movement and location to get outs. That's been the case for him today, and it's really working.
Next pitch from Hamels tonight will be number 73 for him in the ballgame. Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2.
This is the big out to get right here. This is their best hitter. He's a great hitter.
There's a swing and a ball hit in the air, and a ball that he got every stitch of, as that one, without a doubt, is gone. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Mark Reynolds. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Started that swing a bit too early. As we near the end of this one, I think it's safe to say that the story of the game has undoubtedly been the long ball. Guys, what do you think about what we've witnessed?
Well, as a former offensive player, I absolutely love it. Kudos to both lineups for doing absolute damage today. One of the most fun watches of the year.
You know, D-Roll, what this shows me is this new age way of guys going up there, and they're swinging hard. You need to make good pitches, quality pitches. And if you don't have command of the fastball, you're in for a long day. And we saw that here this afternoon, a ball flying out at near record pace.
Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. And a half-hearted attempt that time as he broke the plane of the plate. It's a ball and 2 strikes now. And this is in the air to right, and this should do it. Hayward has a read on it. Makes the catch, and that's the ball game. Well, the lineup was clicking for him in this contest, and the man you see there was a major contributor. For that, he's the tops player of the game.
He was one of a few guys that really swung the bat well in this game with a pair of base hits. He helped propel his team to a hard-fought win.
6 runs, 6 hits, no errors. They left 1 man on base. For the Nationals, 3 runs, 5 hits, no errors. They left 2 men on base.